If you're new here, this is my live stream, and I'm just setting up, and I'll be with you in a minute. Just setting up, folks. Oh my god, my laptop is so grubby. I think I need to clean it. Immoral. Hi, how are you? I'm just setting up my laptop. How's your day been? Good? Wael's getting ready to join me. Walaikum salam. This live stream now, baby. No problem. I'm just setting up. No, easy. No. You were born in Sweden, Gothenburg. Oh, nice. Cool. Hi, Mike Misguided. How are you? I'm trying to find on my YouTube page where I flip the switch. You know what I mean? I always forget. Here we go. Live stream. Okay, now it's on. Everything I've seen about Sweden is just so beautiful. Everything online. What game you play? What do you mean? You mean like computer games? One second, baby. Here's Wael. I have to fit us both into the camera.
How are you? How are you, Besties?
So we have El Moro from Sweden has said salam alaikum.
Now.
We have Mike Misguided who has said hello. We were just out at a cafe and yeah, we just went out and then we came home.
I am sorry, hair Wael no good.
What about my hair? Oh, and Wael is going to make some shisha.
No.
Yeah. So we thought we'd come home.
Please, 1 second. One shisha Wael, look. I'm sorry.
We were sitting at the cafe watching the traffic go by, and we were supposed to meet a friend, but they didn't arrive, and I don't know why. I guess they just got busy or whatever. And it was still nice to go out and get in the fresh air, and yeah, just watching the traffic go by. And now we've come home. We've decided to make it into our own personal cafe. So Wael is making shisha and coffee. So that's the pampering that I'm getting right now. I'm feeling very lucky. You don't smoke? Well, it's better not to smoke. It's better not to smoke. So if you don't smoke, that's good. Personally, I'm planning on quitting smoking soon. I keep trying and failing, but eventually I'll finish smoking. This person say they no smoke.
No smoke.
Yeah.
Shisha just, well, no shisha.
No,
No
nothing.
shisha?
No, they don't smoke.
Oh.
And I told them soon, Maryam off cigarettes, Maryam off shisha, Maryam off this, no smoke again. But no now. Today shisha.
No.
No now today shisha.
Off,
No off smoke today.
off shisha.
No shisha.
Sorry, today just and off again.
I think we need the talk.
بس وائل مو كذاب. No off. Please, I am sorry. وائل مو كذاب. No off.
Wael says he never wants to quit smoking, but
I am sorry.
I want to quit smoking.
مريم this sure. إنما وائل no.
No. Hi, sister. How are you? Have I tried taking medication to stop smoking? No. Because previously, Mike, 20 years or some odd years ago, I was a really, really heavy smoker. And I quit by going cold turkey. I just literally just stopped. And so because I was able to do it before, I kind of think like, why can't I just quit now? Do you know what I mean? I've got to be in the right headspace to do it.
مريم took in before inshallah off smoking but this and BB Marine and off smoking never. يا الله يا رب ادعي يا رب. Love BB Marine.
Nazima Fatima says assalamu alaikum. Alaikum salam.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله
This
وبركاته.
Nazima Fatima. Nazima? Is this how you say your name? Nazima?
نظيمة.
Fatima.
فاطمة.
No.
منين
Thank you, El Moro. You too. No, this people don't talk if they're man or woman on YouTube. They just have what's your name. Nazima Fatima. Well, Fatima is name woman.
فتحي ولا فاطمة؟
Fatima. So this is a woman. This is a woman. Mike Misguided. Mike is a man. Mike has his own YouTube channel and he has a cow. Mike, you've got a dog, don't you? I've viewed your YouTube channel before. It's very good. Everyone should head on over to Mike's channel when they get a chance and check out his videos. They're really good.
Okay.
I'm giving you the look. Thank you. Yeah, this is my traditionally made Egyptian coffee.
While cooking this, no Maryam.
See, I don't need to go to the cafe. I could just ask my husband, please make me a coffee. And look, he's so wonderful. Hi, Joan. How are you, Joan? You Muslim? No. What's no thanks? What do you mean?
And John?
Not John, Joan.
John.
Joan is a woman's name. Joan. This English.
John and Muslim and what?
No.
No?
No. Nazima Fatima said you Muslim.
No, I'm Muslim. No.
Wael is born as a Muslim.
Alhamdulillah, Muslimin.
And I have come to convert to be a Muslim.
نعم. Come here, Maryam, and go Azhar and Shahada Islam. Alhamdulillah.
No, Joan, we're live now. We're live now, Joan. I have the worry circle. What do you mean? Oh, you mean like when it's lagging? Oh, that's just the internet. What do you call it when it's buffering or whatever? Yeah.
Oh my God.
We are live streaming from a different room of the house, so I hope it's not my internet that's doing that. Probably not. The internet's usually okay if we do it at the front of the house, and this is the front, so. Deftones Andy, I watch but never comment. Haha, you just commented. That's okay if you don't comment. I do that too. I watch people's YouTubes or TikToks sometimes and I just kind of like lurk. Because I find that, especially if I'm on TikTok in a live stream, watching someone else's live stream, I find that if I speak, like people are often like really, really rude to me. And I don't know. So I just lurk. I do that. Or I was telling Wael earlier tonight, I was on TikTok watching some ladies do a live stream and they told me to go away. Like they literally told me to get out of their live stream. And I was just like, all I had said was hello or how are you, you know, something like that. And they're like, go, get out. Does anyone else experience that? Like that? I don't understand people. It's like, why? What did I do? I'm just existing. I'll lurk from now on.
No.
It's like, all right, no problem. Bye.
Never.
You are so beautiful. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. It is funny, Deftones Andy. It is hilarious when people tell you to F off, basically, because they don't like you. It happens so often. I don't know why, but sometimes people just don't like me and it's like, whatever. Oh, well. Yeah, it is a bit wild. Jones says, I only have a black screen and the worry circle. Maybe my daughter always tells me when that happens, you can try reloading the page or getting out of the live and back in again. But is anyone else having trouble viewing the live? Or is it just Joan?
Sorry, 1 minute.
Nazima Fatima said, up, Kahan, say ho. I don't understand, I'm sorry.
Halima took Arabic. Took Arabic, good.
Say ho. Is this like Pakistani or Indian? What language are you speaking? Deftones Andy says he can hear us loud and clear here. Sorry, Joan, I think it's your internet. We all have those moments though, Joan. I understand. Yeah. We'll give it a go. You say you won't miss much. We're just sitting around smoking shisha. Deftones Andy says, I'm female, but it's cool. Oh, sorry, Andy. I've only ever met one Andy who was a woman. And so I presumed that you were a man because it's more commonly a man's name. But you know what? Sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, and this is why we shouldn't presume. Wael was saying which one is a man and which one is a woman. And of course, you don't know on YouTube, but yeah, Andy is a man's name and a woman's name.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, this was me. I'm sorry, Andy. Yeah. Oh, Andrea is Andy. Yeah. Sounds like my previous name, Candy. I always wanted people to call me Andy. It's a cool name. Smiling propeller hats. Hi. Hello. What's poppin'? Some spooky things have been happening in my house. It seems to be getting more haunted. I'm not joking. And I'm not the only one seeing things here. I'm not the only one. Like, The spooky vibe is getting up there. It's your first time here? Oh, well, welcome. Well, there's a new person, smiling propeller hat. Say hi.
Hi, how are you?
And this is Wael. Pet Nanny Nancy. Hi, Queen Bestie and my fellow drippy lovers. Oh. We were just eating some macaroni. But I thought we better not eat on live stream because some people don't like to watch the eating videos. Yeah, I made it very, very spicy. Like very.
Good mood.
Yeah. Are you Americans? I'm Australian and Wael is Egyptian and we're in Egypt. Dippy Dippy is what got me hooked in Australia. Lol. Wael, say Dippy Dippy.
Dibi. No. This is more. Again, inshallah, Dibi.
No, we'll have to go out shopping
No,
for some
no,
Dippy Dippy treats.
No. Inshallah.
Pet Nanny Nancy, are you American? We're not American. This Arabi, you have your glasses?
No, please, I'm sorry.
Wael's gonna go get his glasses.
No, I'm sorry.
I can't read Arabic, so
Smiling.
smiling propeller hat, we will get Wael to read your comment. Better put my coffee down, or I'm gonna do a coffee reading for Wael after. Here, Bubba. Here, and here.
اوه
What talk?
عندنا اتكلم مصري. نعم انا بتكلم مصري كويس. عايزين اقول ايه؟ What's the name?
Smiling propeller hats. This mean like كويس hat.
نعم لا كويس توك مصري just.
Oh.
الحمد لله بخير. الحمد لله رب العالمين. نحمد ربنا على كل شيء. الحمد لله احنا بخير وتمام الحمد لله. اتمنى تكونوا انتوا بخير انتوا كمان.
You're in the USA living in the Halloween capital of the world. Oh my God, I am obsessed with Halloween. Obsessed. Andy, are you going to have a Halloween party? Are you decorating for Halloween? What's happening?
لا انا من محافظة الشرقية من مركز كفر صقر. نعم.
Catherine Cookson says, how are you guys doing today? I enjoy visiting you guys. Thanks for having us over. You mean in the live stream? Or you mean you came to our house? Wait a minute. What do you mean? Or you mean you coming to our house?
أنا الشرف ليا طبعا. تشرفت بيكم طبعا. الشرف ليا أنا طبعا. يا ريت أعرف حضرتكم منين؟ من مصر؟ أحسن ناس وأحسن شعب. شعب كريم وشعب عظيم. شعب المغرب.
Salem, Massachusetts or New Orleans, LA. Oh. Yeah, I can imagine you go all out for Halloween. That would be wild. Oh, it's kind of like hanging out in our living room. Well, yeah, that's true. Amelia Sharma says, hello to both of you. Love from Indiana, USA.
بالظبط يعني إيه هاترك حبيب. معلش أنا آسف فسر لي شوية.
Pet Nanny Nancy, well, I don't speak Egyptian Arabic. I've been trying to learn.
أنا بحب زوجتي وعمري في حياتي ما هتركها ولا هسيبها وهفضل معاها العمر كله. أنا بحب زوجتي. لو كنت أنت بتستفسر عن حاجة زي كده، أنا عمري ما هسيب زوجتي خالص. أنا عايز أموت في حضن زوجتي. لو ربنا أراد لي الموت أموت وأنا في حضن زوجتي. إنما أنا نيفر نيفر نيفر، استحالة إن أنا أسيب زوجتي، أسيب حبيبتي، إن هي نور عيني وحياتي وحبيبتي وبحبها أكتر من الدنيا دي كلها.
Oh, I see. Yes, sometimes I understand, sometimes, but it's like in pieces. So if I'm trying to understand what someone's saying in Arabic, I might think I understand, but I've got it mixed up and it's completely off topic, or I might get it perfectly right. It's kind of hit and miss. Tiny Tigers said hi. Hi, Tiny Tigers. Shisha, I find Shisha so relaxing. Not the cafe we went to today, but a different cafe last week. Is down by the bar.
This
Cafe bar.
This cafe.
No, before.
No,
Before. Cafe bar.
No.
Excuse me.
No. No.
Listen, men's and women's have hijab, no women's just. Cafe bar, before the manga. This one. What's your name? This cafe?
Manga. This
No.
cafe Banda.
Banza? Yeah, we went to Cafe Banza and we had mango sorbet drinks and shisha and
Cafe Ahwa and manga and this.
it was so nice and just it's so relaxing. Oh, hi, Amelia. Oh, that's a really good question. I come from a family that is pro-Zionist, Jewish and Christian. Okay, my family. And Wael comes from a family that is pro-Palestine. But, you know, each individual can have their own view. And, you know, each individual has their own personal experience. But I can only speak for myself, and any kind of thing that, how do I say this without it getting like banned from YouTube? Anything that hurts minors, to me, is a bad thing. I don't care what side you're on. So I'm always like, how are the children doing in the situation? And that goes for any kind of war, immigration, anything like that. Children should not be suffering. That's my view on that. Yeah. And I think really that's the measure of true evil. You know, if people are willing to hurt or support hurting minors or children, then that's a terrible, it's a grotesque thing, isn't it? I mean, I remember reading a book when I was younger, which described a war, but it didn't describe the name of the country, the ethnicity. You couldn't place who or what passage of time it was from, but it was real. They just took the labels off everything. And I think it was around about then when I was a kid that I realized it doesn't matter what country you're from. It doesn't matter what religion you are. You know, there's certain things that are wrong and there's certain things that are very, very bad. And you know, the maiming, killing, and torture of innocent people or children is always wrong, no matter who does it. It's that simple. It's, if you're not sure, ask yourself, if I took the labels off of race, ethnicity, country, religion, and I looked at it and I didn't know which side was what, you know, where are the children suffering? Because if there's suffering children, well, that's my view. Oh, you watched the train video? I heard there was a train went over today. The guitar went over today, today, Egypt, and a lot of people, they're not here anymore. It's very sad to see that. So now I'm kind of scared to like go on a train. I might take a bus or something. Yes, I miss my daughter. Absolutely. Yeah, normally we would do Halloweeny stuff together. Definitely. Hi from Belgium, Natalie Verbeeken. Hi, Natalie. Burgers with gloves on. Yes, in Egypt, when you go to a restaurant, they quite often give you gloves to put on for Eid, the cafe, because they put a lot of sauce on things, like a lot. Is that a TV series or a documentary, Deftones, Andy? Sorry, Tiny Tigers? Oh, thank you. Hi, Cub, please no swearing. Yeah. Hijabi smoking. Yeah, everybody sins, so pretty sure that God is the only judge, so everybody sins differently and it's nobody's business. This is so freak. Okay, maybe get out more. You're okay. Settle down. Settle down. Okay, Pop Top, Cupcake. What's giving you anxiety? Saucy burgers are the best, for sure. Who's the person sitting next to you? That's my husband. That's Wael. That's my husband. Yes, this is my husband. Rumi's thumbs up for our Egyptian. I'm sitting as we speak, drinking a beer. Well, you know what? If that's your thing, it's your thing, bestie. Andy talk me. Andy talk me. Andy drink beer now. Hijab doesn't mean anything without committing with ethics. Actually, the only purpose of wearing hijab is to please God. So anything else is not really applicable. Thank you, Natalie. I will cup. Don't worry about it. Show is giving me anxiety. Why? Yeah, his leg is better now. He can walk on it now. It's all healed up. Yes, we're both. This is Shisha. It's tobacco. But we're adults, and adults can decide to smoke or not smoke, drink or not drink, eat cake for breakfast. You know, we can do whatever we want. I guess when you grow up, you can decide what you do. Yes, Wasabi and Cookie are both in a different room. I decided again to put them in another room just because Cookie is still healing from Cookie's surgery. I don't really want to show that on camera. Yes, some time ago, Wael got hit by a tuk-tuk driver and he broke his leg. But his leg is better now. He's good now. My English as well. Me?
Right.
You mean me or Wael?
Right.
Sure.
Sure.
It's getting cooler now. It's not as hot. Yes, I'm a revert. Hi, Jake. I'm Australian and Wael is Egyptian. Cookie escaped the house and was gone for a couple of weeks. And when he came back, he was very sick. And then he developed a problem. And I took him to the vet a few times with friends and with Wael. And then Cookie ended up having surgery. So he's on the mend, but I can't show him on camera quite yet because, you know, he's mending. It doesn't look nice. Yeah, but he is getting better and he's getting lots of cuddles. You smoked shisha when you stayed in Egypt. Your bowels had to get used to it the first time. I thought I was the only one with that problem the very first time. It's like, whoa, what's this? It's like when you drink like a really big coffee and then the next time you're good. What is that? I don't know. I thought that was just me. I'm not the only one. I just thought, you know, some people are a little bit sensitive, like if they see animals that have an injury or, you know, that have medication that's visible on them, that they might kind of freak out. Do you know what I mean? This Arabi Bibi. Modahi 89 says this Arabi. Here. Why did I choose who? The cat?
No more.
What's
No
this?
money more.
What's this?
What time? One but money this shisha.
The shisha machina or the shisha tobacco?
This is shisha house or shisha cafe. Shisha cafe and maybe مثلا same 30 or 40.
It's شوية money.
نعم شوية
No
money.
more.
And Egypt and house and showing shisha house. This يعتبر 500 and shisha house showing shisha house.
16-year-old cat. Oh, I love it when cats get older because they're just so like, they're so sweet. Hi, Netizen. He came back to the back courtyard, kind of like calling out for help, and he'd almost lost his voice. It was so terrible. Wael had to lift Cookie up off the wall and bring him into the house. I almost didn't hear him because his voice was so quiet. He was so sick. I mean, there are so many handsome dudes that you can get, but you choose that freaky.
Tobacco and معسل.
1 second, 1 second.
زغلول.
1 second. Cup. Bara. Bara cup. Bara.
معسل عادي. What talk about this?
Oh, thank you, Andy. Oh, that's so sweet. Andy sent flus and said, it's so nice that Sawa Maryam Wael.
شكرا ميرسي جدا.
That's so sweet, thank you. Especially as Cup has been saying some rude things. I like the positive vibes. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you more. شكرا.
What this talk, Arabi?
الشيشة tobacco.
Oh, this before. No. Frosty Gray now. Who's Frosty Gray?
فين الناس اللي بتتكلم عربي؟ يلا على طول بقى كلمونا عربي كده وخلينا
Mr. Cup is
نتكلم
being
مع بعض.
rude. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, plus appearances and everything. Who gets to decide what's good looking anyway? What's good looking to one person is different to another. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think Wael is very handsome.
شوي شوي شوي.
Showing your live on social media so accept the judging. No, Bara.
9 شهور بس يعني.
Do I think Foodie will make it out of Syria alive? Yeah.
جواز 9 شهور
course.
فقط لسه. ادعي لنا ربنا يكرمنا، نفسنا ربنا يكرمنا بطفل. ادعوا لنا وربنا يكرمنا.
Hi Cleopatra.
ويدي كل محتاج.
This are
نعم.
This Pia. Say hi Pia.
Hi Pia. How are you? How are you now?
Are you still sick?
I am sorry sick before. Now good.
I think there's a fight now. Well, there's a fight.
يا رب يا رب يا رب. ان شاء الله دعوتكم لينا وان شاء الله ربنا يكرمنا باذن الله. وان شاء الله اول فرحه لينا هنبلغكم وهنوريه لكم وهتدخلوا تشوفوه ونبقى مع بعض الاستمرار باذن الله.
I'm pretty sure it was just Cup being rude and that was in English.
شكرا جزيلا.
You were joking? Okay, if you were joking, you can stay. Does Shisha get you high? No, it's just tobacco. No, absolutely not. Would you be a second wife? How can I be the second wife if I'm the first wife? They took Maryam wife number 2, but Maryam number 1.
No.
So if Wael gets a Zawaj again, the other woman would be number 2. No me.
Maryam number 1.
I have to be number 1.
Maryam حبيب قلبي. نعم. أنا بحب زوجاتي.
If he has 2, I'm number 1. Trust me.
إن شاء الله give you مريم وائل بنت أو 2 بنت ولد.
Oh, that would be nice. Thank you.
شكرا.
Pia said, just came home from work, still sick but taking medicine.
Good now.
You still had to go to work when you're sick isn't great. That's not great.
How are you now?
شوية.
I love you more. تكون good تكون بالسلامة إن شاء الله.
Netizen, yes, I would. If he, wanted that, then I would say, no problem. Usually Egyptians just have one wife. There are some secret marriages, but secret marriages technically aren't legal marriages. So, but yeah, some people have more than one wife, but I think it's less and less common these days. But I think that's more along the lines of you have your official wife, and then you have like a temporary marriage wife. So maybe some men do that. But they're not legally represented in the same way and they don't have the same rights. You are very lucky, Maryam, with Egyptian husband. Yes, I am. Continued happiness. Good evening. Oh, thank you. What advantage does being number 1 get you? Well, being number 1 gives me there's different standards of marriage in Egypt. So
أول حاجة طبعا ده توفيق من ربنا سبحانه وتعالى والنصيب وربنا رايد بحاجة زي كده. طبعا احنا اتعرفنا على بعض أنا ومريم من خلال النت الفيسبوك. نعم. طبعا الكلام ده قعدنا مع بعض تعارف لمدة 3 سنين. هي في استراليا وانا في مصر. طبعا شافت حياتي وانا الحمد لله عرفتها كل حاجة عن نفسي وعن حياتي وعن ظروفي وعن كل شيء.
Thank you,
طبعا
Netizen.
الحمد لله جت الثقة من عند ربنا وبقت واثقة فيا ونزلت عشان نتجوز ونعيش مع بعض. والحمد لله عايشين مع بعض مرتاحين وبنحب بعض جدا جدا جدا. وانا ما اقدرش استغنى عنها وهي كمان الحمد لله ما تقدرش تستغنى عني. وده نعمة من ربنا وكرم من ربنا.
Thank you,
الحمد لله رب
Melanie.
العالمين.
What advantage does being number one get you? Well, if you're the first wife, then you have a fully legal marriage certified by the country of Egypt, and your legal rights are definitely more than a temporary marriage. Saying that, I'm pretty sure you can get the same thing if you're a second wife, but it's less common. Your rights are less if you don't get the full marriage. There's different standards of marriage contracts. But you know, I'll be honest, I can be a jealous girl. I don't like coming second. I can share, but I don't like coming second. Never. Never. I couldn't deal with my husband having a second wife unless she was rich and generous with money. What if you were like really good friends and you could do like fun stuff together, like go to the cafes and like have a bestie? Why not? It can't all be bad. Yeah, you couldn't do it, Medicine. I think I could do it. I think I could do it. Especially if they were like kind and just a nice person. I wouldn't have a problem. No. The Google Translate is on my phone and I'm filming with my phone. For some reason, every time we try to upload onto Wael's phone, the Translate doesn't work. I don't know why. Yeah, we need captions. I have to try to figure out how to do that. No, Culp, I'm good. Brisbane Lions take on Geelong Cats in the AFL footy final today. I know, my daughter is going to watch the football final and she was telling me. This Arabic, talk what? Talk what?
talk what? I'm look money سوا Facebook and Australia and Egypt and why Maryam look Wael, why Maryam look Maryam, love Maryam, Wael. This been before.
Oh, maybe we'll do a video on that. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Facebook and video and
yeah.
سوا and
yeah, my daughter Faith, also known as Imani, is going to be watching the footy final today.
اسمي وائل وعايش في
What this talk me? What this talk, baby?
I said Maryam Wael سوا Egypt. Cairo is I am سيد محافظة الشرقية ملك الكبزة.
Be careful what you be careful what sometimes people talk you because
Let's easy.
Like before when you said everyone could come to our house. No, please don't come to our house.
لو ماي فريند وجاي من امريكا جاي من اي دوله ممكن يتصل بينا ونبقى احنا معاه وفي مصر معاه ونبقى مرشدين سياحيين ليه عادي خالص. دي شيء سهل جدا وشيء بسيط. لو اي انسان اي حد نازل مصر امريكا.
Yes, she does go for the Lions.
Maybe phone Maryam Wael and come here and look Egypt good and this سوا okay, no problem.
Maybe talk to me this after. I don't understand.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to go for Geelong with the football because I used to live in Geelong at one point. And they have been giving the other teams a bit of a thrashing recently. But I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like the Lions, the Brisbane Lions, I think they'll win. with the football.
No, I agree.
I was talking when I'm smoking at the same time. That's my problem. Lisa W, you've been watching you since Australia? I remember talking to you in Australia, yes. What if he favors the other wife? You know what? How would I know? How would I know that? I wouldn't know, would I? Or would I? What part of Egypt are you in? I'm from Sydney. My husband is Egyptian. We're in Kafr Sakr. Kafr? Kafr Sakr. I always say Kafr Sakr.
كفر صقر نعم من كفر صقر and took this Egypt بس كايرو كفر صقر تو كايرو كفر صقر تو كفر صقر نعم كفر صقر الشهور
Laura Danielle, what part of Egypt is your husband from? And Pia asked, Wael, have you been to Abu Hamed? Abu Hamed, like Kafr Sakr or Cairo.
Abu Hamed? No.
No, there before?
كفر صقر.
No, but you go there before?
أنا وين بقول اسم before رجع أبو حماد ومور زازي وأبو حماد وزيس بس
This is where Pia Zawaj from Abu Hamed.
حسن ولا لا
No, Bibi.
نعم I'm sorry. What's your name?
No, just her Zawaj.
نعم.
Have you been to Abu Hamed?
أبو حماد نعم.
No, this is where Zawaj from Egypt. No.
نعم.
Laura says, my husband is from Alminia. Alminia? Egypt? Alminia?
المنيا Egypt نعم المنيا.
Laura Zawaj is from Alminia.
المنيا دي الصعيد نعم أجدع ناس وأحسن ناس في الصعيد.
What this?
كفر صقر شرقية. كفر صقر شرقية.
Sharkia?
نعم كفر صقر شرقية. كفر صقر محافظة الشرقية.
Yeah.
نقول كفر صقر جود شرقية نسمع جود.
I just said Lago Sucre to my phone. She said coffee. I was wondering what time was. It's in Upper Egypt? All right. Haha, no, man. I can't pronounce the Egyptian dialect. I try. Kafrsak, a village in city Sharkia. Nam. This is where we are now. No, my pronunciation of Egyptian Arabic is truly terrible. I apologize.
took Arabic until English.
Maybe people will understand me. I think more and more women come to my YouTube, and their Zawaj is from Egypt.
No. Egypt good. Egypt good more.
I love Egypt.
Like women come in Egypt and go pyramids and do this. And come here and maybe to Wael Maryam and Wael Maryam go sawa and pyramids and this easy no problem. نعم. And this مرشد سياحي مثلا.
I'm pulling faces because I'm scared of stalkers. I did get a couple of stalkers in Australia from YouTube that came to my house. So whenever Wael is like super friendly and saying like, let's meet up and go here, I'm like, oh God, I get freaked out.
This easy.
You have to roll your tongue. Yeah, probably. That's my problem. Yeah, once you've had a stalker or two that have, found out where you lived before, you kind of like view things a little bit differently. Like you want to be friendly and you want to be yourself, but you also kind of want to be very careful because there's some psychos out there. And there's some psychos in here too. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, the weather is getting a bit cooler, definitely. It stays hotter in the house. So like when we went out for a walk, it was like, I swear, 10 degrees cooler outside. Yeah, I had some men come to my house in Australia and threaten me from YouTube. I also had a man parking out the front of my house and video recording everybody that went in and out of my house, including my child. That kind of freaked me out.
الشرف لينا يا استاذ محمد، وشرف ان اتعرفنا على حضرتك واهل المنصوره اهل كرم واهالينا وحبايبنا كلهم في المنصوره. انا مرحب بحضرتك.
Yeah, there are some and then they'll contact you on YouTube or Facebook or whatever, and show you some footage of yourself, and it's like, what the hell? There's some yeah, I did feel like I was going to crap myself, and I did also start carrying around a weapon at that point because I was like, oh hell no. But yeah, I feel safe here in Egypt with my husband because any stalkers, and I guess they would just get demolished. I don't have to worry about it anymore. I don't have to think about it. But still, I always think, oh, careful. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's a bit weird. Oh, this coffee is good, baby. Thank you.
What cookies?
More good than cafe. More good.
What cookies is?
Cafe Kaka, this Camila.
I am Wael. I am Wael cooking this.
Yeah.
And love.
You cooked it with love?
No. Love this cooking and Maryam. No. So Maryam, no, what I love Maryam. You love Maryam happy. Maryam happy.
Oh, there was this one time I had a stalker come to my house in Australia. They only came to the gate and they were threatening to jump over the fence, which was quite low. You can just step over it. And they had a weapon. They had a knife or a sakina. And a man come to my house, Australia, with sakina. Anyway, back then I was a little bit younger and I was a little bit crazier. So I grabbed my knife and I ran outside like a crazy woman, and then he ran away. I don't recommend it, but I must have had like the crazy look in my eye. The man just ran away. He ran. Yeah, it's 2:38 here, I think, approximately. We're just sitting here drinking coffee at 2:30 in the morning. Why not? Laura says, I always feel safe at my husband's family home, but not when we go out in Egypt, everyone looking at me. Do you get that? Well, that doesn't make me feel unsafe, but definitely it takes a bit of getting used to. But yeah, people do stare. Yeah. But that's just because, a lot of people haven't seen a foreigner in certain parts and they're like, huh? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, you just get used to it, and sometimes you might say hello or, break the ice a bit. I thought that, wearing an abaya and wearing the hijab, that I would just blend in because I'm an idiot. I just thought I would blend in. Nobody would know I'm a foreigner, but of course they can tell I'm a foreigner. Of course they can tell. Never had Arabic coffee before. What's the difference? Can you explain? Well, Egyptian coffee. The difference is, I guess, the way you cook it. So you cook it in like a little cup, kind of like the same size as this or smaller, and it has like a handle, and you put it over the fire and you cook the coffee until it gets like a foam, and then you take it off and then you pour it twice. And some people put spices in it, like maybe, I don't know what it is, like cardamom or something. I've got no idea. But definitely it tastes, the cooking process makes it taste so good. But I've had Arabic coffee in Australia, and it's, you know, it's so nice. Turkish coffee, Arabic coffee, Egyptian coffee, it all tastes pretty similar, yeah. You miss Lola? I miss Lola. I saw her on video call yesterday when I was talking to my daughter. She's getting so much older now, and she's gone really grey. You're drinking tea and snacking? What are you snacking on? Yeah, I love Lola too. You only wear the hijab in Egypt, right? No, I started wearing the hijab in Australia. Yeah, you think you'll blend in, but people can still pick you as a foreigner. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, I haven't always worn hijab in Australia. And I, you know, at one stage I took it off and then I put it back on again. I was having a lot of trouble with it. So yeah, it's a bit of a process for me. But definitely being in an Islamic country, you know, it's most women wear it, not all women, but most women wear the hijab here. Some don't, but they're in the minority. So I feel more comfortable wearing the hijab because other women are wearing it. You know, I don't stick out. Like, I mean, I stick out as a foreigner, but I don't stick out for wearing the hijab because so many other women wear the hijab. The coffee is definitely worth trying, yes. Just make sure you're not planning to go to sleep. It'll wake you up. Bag of peas to rotisserie chicken. You mean pizzella? Pizzella? Yeah, I put some chicken in my pizzella too. It was tasty. Oh, leftover chicken wings. Dippy dippy. Oh my god. Oh. Did you finish your coffee?
No.
Do you want me to do the coffee reading now? Oh, you're all prepared.
So.
Okay. Just going to do a quick coffee reading for Wael. Can I have your Wallah?
Wallah.
Wallah. Wallah.
Wallah.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh. Something just fell off the wall when I did that. Okay, it was a coincidence. Let's not read into it. Yes, I'm going to do a coffee reading. Okay. Crikey, yeah, crikey, all right. Let me look. Wait, I got it.
Again?
Okay,
Well,
give me a minute.
Maryam, look, is this good? Now, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Good and no good. So,
Let me just reverse that. Ah,
this button to run. What took it mean now?
I see.
So good.
Oh,
Sure. No run off again.
interesting.
So
I think it says.
this one.
Let me make sure. 1 second. Either you're going to make a new friend or you're going to reconnect with an old friend. And it says you'll move house. House again. This your hour reading says you go house again. Off this and go house again.
What?
And you will become close with a friend. That was his reading.
What time is? What time is also
I no say what time. Just say friend and house again. Let's do mine.
Maybe to this family today.
Oh, no talk this YouTube baby. It's private. No? Let's do mine. Why? How's your health doing? You seem much better. Yeah, we're both doing much better. Yeah. Well, if he's tired, I understand because I'm tired too, bestie. Okay. Let's do mine. Oh. Money. It says money. Flus.
Flus come here and flus off.
Flus. Flus.
And money come here and money off. What?
You think?
Don't look my friend.
What this talk? We're up to. Oh, thank you, Natalie. Well, we're not young rabbits anymore, so. Your friend, this man talk, this glass say, well, get Zawaj again too.
No.
Oh.
Whenever I think this, alas.
Oh, no now.
No now, no tomorrow, no this, never this. Zawaj again, Wael, never this. Zawaj again, baby Wael, no Wael.
Thank you, Tiny Tigers. Yes. Money. Mine said money. Hi, Shona. What you doing? Yeah, Yeah, well, definitely it did show money. Definitely. So I'll just believe it and expect it. You have 2 pet rabbits? Nice. Where, baby?
This is being done.
What's off?
There.
Oh no. It's gonna fall off the wall again. If you hear a loud crashing, it's just the fan falling off the wall. Oh god. It kind of like vibrates. It's like zzz, and then it'll go like this, and when it gets to like this point, it'll be like boom. Oh, thank you, Laura Danielle. Laura sent us this. Thank you. See, my coffee reading was right. Oh, thank you. Shona, you were in hospital? Are you okay, Shona? Frankie and Lars, 2 pet rabbits. Male is a lion head. He's so cute. Rabbits are super cute. I don't know what a lion's head is though. I might have to Google it and have a look. Hysterical without trying. You know, my daughter said that to me, and I said, what makes me funny? And she said, because you're a weirdo, Mum. People love weirdos. And I'm like, I don't understand. I'm just being myself. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just really strange. I understand that. I don't try to be weird or funny. I just am a bit weird. Yes, thank you, Laura. Certainly, we don't expect any money from people, but if you have given us money, we thank you for being extremely generous. Is the weather warm there? It was, well, you know, it's warm during the day, but it's gone from sweltering to just regular hot. And then, of course, at night it gets nice and cool. But you sleep with the fan on because it's still kind of hot in the house. Does that make sense? Egypt is expensive now. Well, it depends what you're buying. You know, if you're buying tomatoes, it's cheaper than Australia. Egypt is Aui Flus now for girls shopping. This they talk this.
No.
Yes and no. It depends what you go shopping for. Some things like shui, like almost no money, and some things are like so much money. Like I think electronics are very expensive here compared to Australia. Some foods are super, super cheap and some are super expensive. Same thing. Yeah, I'm just me. I'm a weirdo. Sorry, guys. Thank you, Andy. Just age issues. I know, right? Like the older you get, the more you got to deal with. Your husband said eggs are a lot of money. I think in Australia, eggs have become very expensive. But, you know, in Egypt around this town, maybe you can get 13 or 15 eggs for around 100 Egyptian pounds, which is about $3 Australian. So for about $3 Australian, you might be able to get 15 eggs in Egypt. But I think in Australia, the price has been, you know, up and down. And I've heard it's the same in America. For some reason, eggs are just becoming a luxury item. 9 degrees Celsius in Belgium. Well, that's blooming cold. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, she is tiny tigers. 100 Egyptian pounds is $2. In what country? You mean in America? Because I know that 50 Egyptian pounds is about $1.50 Australian. Beef is very expensive here. I saw a roast a couple of weeks ago. It was the size of the palm of my hand and it was $127.99 Canadian. What? Kawela?
No.
في كندا.
No.
Aui flus. Aui.
Oh.
Shway and Aui money.
No.
Oh my God.
No, this is Australia.
Yeah. It depends. It's variable.
Egypt 1 kilo.
Depends where you buy it from.
400. 1 kilo lahma, 400. 1 kilo meat, 400.
Yeah, see, but then a few years back, I think meat was, 1/10 of the price in Egypt. It's gone up maybe 10 times the price in the last few years. So even though as Westerners, we might say that's not expensive, if meat went up in price where you are by 10 times the amount in the span of like 3 years, you'd be like, what the hell? What the hell, yo? Do I have Netflix? No. Sometimes we watch regular TV. Does Egypt grow coffee? Do you grow coffee for Egypt?
What?
Do you grow coffee? Grow coffee?
No.
Or you import it from other country? We don't have the Targum. Sorry, guys.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Cleopatra says 50 Egyptian pounds is 88 euro. Hot peppers are popular in Egypt. Yeah, I love cooking with peppers. 1 kilo of meat is $8. Okay. Your rent is $3,200 for a 2-bedroom. Is that for a month? Do you mean, is that for a month, Andy?
نعم في قهوة بتتزرع في مصر. نعم this shoe is coffee and I am Egypt and this قهوة this قهوة.
Oh, you grow coffee in Egypt.
نعم.
Okay,
نعم.
okay.
Thank you.
One second. Amelie Cartier, are you going back to Australia to visit? I know that my daughter is going to visit here, and we would also like to go to Australia. And I don't know if it's really appropriate to say our future plans on YouTube because you got to have a little bit of privacy. So if you know us, then you might know, but I can't always say exactly what's happening. Does that make sense? Also for the channel, I kind of I don't want to tell people things before they happen because that could ruin the surprise. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Emily. Are you French? Yes, very generous. Thank you, Emily. Thank you. Wow. Well, rent is definitely renting and buying is definitely cheaper in Egypt, that's for sure. Oh my God, Maryam, I so want to meet you if you come back. You do? Really? Well, that's so nice. You're half French and half English? Oh, yeah, half my grandmother's family is French. You only live up the road. You mean from where I used to live before? You mean Logan Home? Yes. Hmm? Yeah. No. Gonna get me in trouble. If you ever have what? I'm trying to read it. I need glasses. You live up the road.
I'm sorry. Of this?
No.
Like glasses?
If you ever come to Canada, you have a place to stay. Really? Oh, that's so cool. I've got some family in Canada that I've never met before because some of my family went to Australia and some of my family went to Canada, and I've never met them before. I've seen them on Facebook. They live in the French Quarter because they came from France. Oh my God, why are my eyes going blurry? Is it because I'm old? God. Like Nostradamus? I don't understand. Life in Egypt's real cheap as long as you got a mate there. What do you mean? Egypt is richer. What do you mean? I don't understand. The Great Barrier Reef. Well, you better be quick because I heard that it's, been severely damaged. One day it might not be there. You should do, if you're going to do it, you should do it soon. Yeah. Why do people on your videos keep saying you are pregnant? Somebody started a rumor that I was having a baby. I don't know where anyone got the information from. If I was having a baby, I actually wouldn't tell anyone and nobody would know. Just one day I would pop out with the baby and go, surprise, beach. Because that's just how I roll. I would never tell anyone unless it came out. Do you know what I mean? Like never. I would not reveal it to anyone. The only person that would know would be Wael and my daughter. Like if that happens or happened, I wouldn't tell anyone else unless it came out as a fully formed human, and then I'd be like, ha, check this out. You understand? It's just how I roll. Wow, yeah, that's a lot of money.
Please, this is laptop Maryam and Maryam love Wael and Maryam maybe off Wael and please talk this.
What?
Talk this Maryam, okay?
Talk what?
Shukran.
Talk what?
Maryam maybe off Wael and maybe Maryam love Wael, this and Maryam love Wael and
You mean they talk here? Nobody talk this here.
I am Wael talk this just.
You mean talak?
No, never this.
What you talk? No understand.
Maryam, off Wael, I don't know.
Would I go?
Nam,
Aberdan.
sure.
I'm sure.
I love this now.
Why you ask me this? Oh my God. Tiny Tiger said you would know. You would know? How would you know? The house came with 5 chickens, a rooster, and 2 ponds full of fish. That seems like a bonus. I always, Pet Nanny Nancy, I always get anxious and I think, oh, this is going to be boring. I've got nothing to talk about. But the thing is, when you do a live stream, everyone that comes to the live stream really just picks the topic because that's what makes it interesting. Can Wael talk a whole sentence of English? Well, can you talk something to Besties for English?
I don't understand.
Talk this again. Talk this again.
I am sorry, I am an English good. Why this? While school English. And Maryam school Wael.
I think that's a pretty good attempt at
I
English.
am English good again, inshallah. And took sawa more. I am sorry this.
Your youngest son would like to visit Egypt. Can you tell me places to avoid and places you'd recommend visiting? How old is your son? What age is he?
شكرا ميرسي جدا، شكرا ليك. فعلا انا بحب زوجاتي جدا والحب شيء عظيم، ده شيء ربنا خلقه علشان ان احنا نستمتع بيه، بس الحب الحلال، الحب اللي يرضي ربنا، الحب اللي الواحد فعلا العشرة اللي ما تهونش والاخلاص والوفاء وكل حاجه حلوه، هو ده الحب. الحب عمره ما كان وحش، الحب شيء عظيم.
Shona, is he traveling alone? Or is he traveling with a friend or a group? You have a sixth sense. Stop. Oh my God. Tiny tigers.
What talk?
No, baby. I'll talk you this after. What this Arabic? He'd be alone? Okay, well, I'll just be straight up about it. If he's traveling alone, he should pre-book a driver
مريم وائل
or a tour group.
مريم وائل بيحبوا بعض جدا وان شاء الله مفيش انفصال عن بعض، غير مش هيفرقنا عن بعض غير الموت. غير كده احنا مع بعض ان شاء الله العمر كله باذن الله. ودعوتكم لينا ان احنا نبقى في استقرار وفي امان وبخير دايما يا رب. مريم وائل، شكرا.
If he books a driver who's certified by the government, and you can check it on embassy websites and stuff like this, it's very, very little money. And the best thing about that is that a driver will not take a tourist into a place which is not safe. If you get into a situation which is not safe, it becomes safe because you're with a government representative certified by the government who is respected by the community. So this is why I would say if he's traveling alone, getting a driver is a good thing. It's like almost no money to get a driver. It's so cheap. But yeah, the catch is to make sure you get a government certified driver. You can pre-book them before you come to the country. And you can decide where you're going, ad hoc, or you can pre-plan it. I mean, the world is a bit of a changing place right now. And, if somebody is identifiable.
بإذن الله احنا بنحب بعض وهنبدأ نحب بعض طول العمر، ونتمنى بجد من كل قلبي الناس كلها يبقى جواها الحب والإخلاص، ونرجع تاني نحب بعضينا، ونرجع تاني كل إنسان يحب الآخر، وكل زوجة تحب زوجها بجد، ويبقى إخلاص بينه وبين الزوجة والحب والصداقة، تبقى زوجتي وأختي وأمي وصاحبتي وماي فريند وكل حاجة ليا في الدنيا. نعم، أتمنى ده لكل الناس. الحب شيء عظيم وربنا زرعه في قلوبنا، فليه إحنا يعني نهمله او ليه احنا ما بنفكرش فيه. بالعكس احنا لو فكرنا بحب وباخلاص هتلاقي الدنيا جميله والله العظيم قدامنا، مهما كانت الصعوبات ومهما كانت الحياه صعبه هتلاقي بالحب كل شيء جميل وكل شيء بيعدي وكل شيء بيكون.
I just have to add, Shona. I think you said you're from America, right? So you also have to take into consideration, regardless of whether it's a man or a woman, if you're coming to Egypt, to check your embassy website, because the situation in the world is changing. And so if there are travel warnings, for example, for Americans, if you go to the American embassy website for Egypt, it will have a map with a color-coded system on the map of Egypt for what is regarded as being a safe zone, or you should be cautious, or you should not travel alone if you're from America, for example. And I think that that doesn't mean that Egypt isn't safe. That just means that perhaps you should be mindful if you're traveling alone. I think you should definitely take that into consideration. And, you know, connecting with those types of websites and warning systems as a foreigner is actually really important. For the most part, Egyptians are like the most fantastic people in the whole world. But like I said, the world is a changing place, and sometimes people get a bit, what's the word, like antsy. And so if he's traveling alone, I would highly recommend getting a driver and staying connected to the alerts and warning systems for foreigners through the Egyptian embassy website, you know, for Americans or wherever, you know, wherever you're from. Canadians, sorry. Yeah. And of course, they're updated regularly. So, you know, if something changes and it's really drastic and people think, oh, there might be like retaliations or something might put foreigners even at a small amount of risk, they're going to update it on the website, on the embassy website. So you always are up to date with what is the safest way to travel. And it doesn't mean that it's dangerous. It just means that perhaps in certain areas you might be wise to be more aware. But, you know, I've been here for a while now, and I can tell you, you know, I haven't had a lot of problems. But, you know, I haven't been traveling alone. I've been with my husband as a foreigner. And I think it's very important to be aware of your surroundings as a foreigner and understand that other people might view you differently, depending on what their life experience is. So, yeah. Oh, seaside walks. That sounds beautiful. It is sad. I mean, at first when I saw, you know, the warnings and stuff, I was like, I'll be honest, a little bit afraid. I was a little bit frightened. But then Wael reminded me, I'm not alone. I'm with him. And I think it's different. You know, if I was to go for a walk alone in the neighborhood, everybody knows that I'm Wael's wife. Everybody knows who I am. But if you're just a foreigner walking around and nobody from the community knows you, and they're like, who's this person? Like, the response might be different. I'm just saying. No, I'm pretty sure that there's links on the government websites for private drivers. I mean, you can book private drivers, they might cost more. But the government certified drivers, so the drivers for tourists specifically, that have the license from the government because they've had their safety checks and they've had their background checks that they're approved to carry foreigners in their car privately, are your best bet. And they're not very expensive. And I'm pretty sure from memory, you just find that through the Egyptian embassy website. And if not, you could Google it or inquire. It was really easy to find. I just can't remember because it was such a long time since I've looked. But you can do it through a vacation planner or agent, but they're going to charge you a lot more money. Travel warnings to come to the US. For who? Who's getting travel warnings not to come to the US? MK, is that My Kitchen Rules? Manu. He's such a good cook. Have some girls from Logan on there. Like going from Australia to the hoods of America. Stop. Everyone says that Logan is the hood. It's true.
لا والله مش عايز انام بس عشان انا ما بتكلمش كتير بحس ساكت ما فيش حد بيكلمني عربي فبسكت اعمل ايه انما لا بالعكس انا بحب السهر جدا بحب الليل جميل عامة بسكون والناس نايمة مش عايز الا انت وحبيبك بس لوحديكم دلوقتي ايه دي جميل الليل الصراحة.
Canada and Europe.
You love sleep now.
Oh, thank you, Natalie.
Wael, شكلك lucky sleep. No, lucky sleep now.
Thanks so much, Natalie. Have a good sleep, bestie. Yeah, there's some good cooks in Logan. Some women's from near Imani House go TV cooking.
Good.
No.
Good.
No. Oh. Last time I was in Logan, there were 3 blokes with balaclavas on a moped. Eshays. They're saying near Imani House, people are this Shway Magnum.
Well,
No, Shway Imani House. There's more men's and women's. No. Yeah, there's a mix. There's a mix of like really posh people, really poor people, middle class people, people that, you know, have jobs, long-term unemployed, people getting around on mopeds with balaclavas. There's a mix. There's a mix. Logan is the mixing pot. Yeah. Bye, Natalie. Bye. Tiny Tiger says Eshay. Yes. So many Eshays. The airport here, it's called Logan in Boston. Well, yeah, I think Logan in Australia, Queensland is named after Logan in the UK, I think. There's a couple, but yeah. Eddie, what are you talking about? What are you saying, Eddie? Yeah, we just had coffee and shisha. Could have been the Logan coppers. Stop. Don't get me in trouble. I talk you this after, and no.
Okay.
I don't want problems.
Look, listen, God, these two, and one and two, after this, okay.
They talk police Australia.
What police is
Yeah, we talk this after.
Okay.
No live stream this.
Okay.
We would love to come back to Queensland. Well, I would love to bring Wael to Queensland. Yeah, I would love that. Why not? That would be lovely. Yeah. Of course, Australia had Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander names until all the British names came over, of course. And then the most, but not all of the Australian towns then changed names, of course. Silly Sollies. Oh my God, I love Silly Sollies. They always have the best snacks, like $1 tins of Pringles. And those Italian coffee candy sweets. Oh my God, I love Silly Solly's shop. I don't know if they're hardcore. You know, I went down to the Logan library once, not at Logan Home, but Logan Central. And so I was inside the library and they had a security guard there, and I was there this once and I didn't go back because there was some essays in there causing trouble. And I've got to tell you, I ran out of there with my children so fast. And I said, I'm never coming back to this library. I don't know if it's changed and improved, but one bad experience and I'm out. Whereas the Logan Home Hyperdome Library never had a problem. And I think it's just the different concentration of essays. It's probably improved. That was some years ago. Like, I don't know why there was a riot inside the library. It's just like not what you expect. Yeah, coppers is a British term, isn't it? How long was the plane flight from Australia to Egypt? Well, it was heading on to almost 30 hours, but that's because I took a cheaper flight. If you pay a little bit more, I think you can cut it down to about 20 hours instead of 30. What's Eshay? I'm not laughing at you, by the way. Can someone else explain what Eshay is? I don't want to stick my foot in it. Yeah, there were people on the table screaming at the library, and I'm like, I'm out. Time to take the children and leave. They were quite young. This is a long, long time ago. It's probably a lovely place now. Hi, Somdi THC. We're just talking about rioting essays in libraries. The creek is slack, hence Slacks Creek. Stop with the dad jokes. Don't stop. I like dad jokes. Yeah, give us the Google definition. I mean, we've probably all got a different definition of what an essay is in our heads, but Google it. Google it. Tell us. Inform us. I don't know. I'm getting anxious. People are talking about essays. I don't know if it's appropriate to talk about essays. I don't know. My daughter and I, when we walk down the street, you know, if somebody asked us for a cigarette, we'd be like, essay, and just keep walking. Like, you know what I'm saying? How's your daughter and the pup doing? Yeah, Lola's doing very well.
1 second, please. I'm sorry.
You can sit here. There's no camera, baby.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, Faith, my daughter Faith Imani, recently had the flu and she's recovered from that. Thank goodness. She's been doing a lot of gardening. She's been growing the most beautiful, beautiful flowers and strawberries and tomatoes and onions and avocado. And she shows me on video call, she'll get a seed. She'll do it from seed, not like she'll get a seed out of a piece of food and she'll make it grow. She's got like magic gardening hands, I'm telling you. The house is full of plants, the garden is full of plants. She's eating her own homegrown food. Just magnificent. I'm so proud of her. Okay, mum to be. What? Settle down. I hope you're not judging me for being fat. I've lost so much weight. I'm even like, do I have worms? Why am I losing weight so fast? Eshe is an Australian slang term referring to a youth subculture, particularly one from Western Sydney that gained mainstream popularity in the 2010s and 2020s. From Western Sydney. I just always thought it's like a subclass of bogan. Like, they're not bogan, but they're not normal. They're something else. I don't know. I mean, they're still, you know, good people, but they're Eshes. Yes, yes, it can mean great or excellent. You're like, Eshe. That's so true. I absolutely am fat, but not as fat as I used to be, that's for sure. I used to be almost 230 kilos. Some time ago now. That's massive. I'm probably about 80 kilos less than that, at least now, at least. Yeah, the top of the pineapple. Well, you know what? Just losing weight for health reasons is just such a good idea, especially as you're getting older. Like, I'm not a spring chicken. You can't stop yourself getting older, but as you get older, you really want to kind of lose a bit. You know what I mean? If you're heavy. Absolutely. You have a black thumb? You mean for gardening? Beanley. Tabak? Okay, 1 second. No camera, cigarettes, please. No. Oh yeah, I've been to Beanley. They got some good pizza there, actually. All plants come here to die. Oh, I'm like that when I tried to grow strawberries. I never in my life have been able to grow strawberries. They all died. But anything else I could grow, that was food, especially, oh my God, I love growing sweet corn. Oh, turnips. Yum, yum, yum. Tomatoes. Dippy, dippy. Of course, that was in the past. I'm not growing anything now. Average weight. No, I'm pretty big in person. Yeah. But at least half the size of what I was before. At least half the size. It's a lot. Yeah. You know, like when you see those people on TV on those shows where they're like bedridden and they can't walk, and because they're so big. Like I was almost that big. That's how much weight I've lost. But I'm still heavy, so I don't mind losing more weight. That's a good thing for health. Eshe is 2 Aussie number plates. What?
Hi.
Hi. Andy says, Wael, dippy.
Dibi now. Like this more. Inshallah, and meat and cooking and dibi sawa.
Yeah, Wael has been dreaming about meat, so we might have to get some.
While Maryam cooking this.
We might have to get some. Yeah.
Inshallah.
Yeah, that'll be tasty. What would you dip it in? Mayonnaise or ketchup?
Mayonnaise and ketchup.
Or what?
And
Cheese sauce?
It's just hard.
Oh my gosh, I saw these bags of American cheese sauce in like a squeezy pack at one of the shops around here. And I said to myself, we're going to have to buy that cheese sauce. So when we find some meat to dippy, we might need to get the cheese sauce. Absolutely. Do they eat beef in Egypt? Absolutely. You probably would have a very difficult time finding pork, but you can get seafood, beef, mutton,
seafood,
goat. Wael is obsessed with seafood. He's like gambari.
And this gambari covers her, but no seafood. Why this?
The seafood here is so small compared to Australia. Like when you go shopping and you look at prawns in Australia or shrimp, they're like this big. But I look at prawns or shrimp here in Egypt and they're this big. And I'm like, what's that? Is that like for a salad? Like, it's different. In Australia, the gambari is like this.
This is Egypt, gambari more.
Where?
Look in before.
No, this is shui.
Shui again?
Shui, Australia, owie.
Go Australia now.
Maybe Cairo.
Gambari come here again.
Just go to Australia and eat seafood. Yeah. Bega cheese. I love Bega cheese. Maryland crab cakes.
Oh my God.
I had crab when I was younger.
Please.
And we went crab fishing. So it was pretty fresh.
Stop while hungry now. Please stop.
My friend Dogfish from New Zealand has mad hatred towards Australia. Why is this?
Maryam,
Why don't you ask them? I don't know, man.
Yum.
Yum. Well, maybe he had a bad experience. Maybe you can ask him why he doesn't like Australians. Cheese in nachos? Oh, yes, nachos. Bega cheese stringers in cheddar cheese. Oh my. Is that a foodie joke? Stop.
What?
I don't have a microwave.
What now? What talk?
Oh, maybe he had a bad experience. It's hard to explain. Oh, my computer is about to go flat.
What?
My computer, laptop, is straight off.
Oh my God.
Besties, we're gonna have to go now. I'm sorry. I need to charge my computer and it takes ages to charge. So
sorry.
Catch you in the next live, besties.
Hi, besties.
Dippy.
Yum.
Yum. See you, besties. Oh, this again. I can't remember how to turn it off. Help! How do I turn it off? Bye, besties. All right. Bye. Oh my God. What did I press? Ah! It won't register my fingerprint. It's like I don't exist.